What's up, guys? BTBS here. Welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies. I completely forgot what I was about to do. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've been working on my reactor. So I've got a little something set up over there, and I want to show you quite how easy the reactors are to make severely overpowered. So we've got a 5x5x5 going on. One input, one power jack, one controller, 4 separate fuel rods, each composed of 3 parts, and then the controller up the top. So 12 fuel rods, and each of them are full, which I think means there's probably about 48 in there. And if we turn this bitch on, you'll see we quickly go to 3,000 RF a tick, 3,200, but our heat is extremely high. But we are legitimately generating 3,000 RF, 3,500 RF a tick. So let me just turn that off, and it's so hot that it continues generating over 1,000 for a good few seconds. So what I need to do is I need to find some way of making it colder in there so that it doesn't overheat, and I'm going to do that with resonant ender that I've got here. And in fact, I'm not even going to make it into buckets. What I've done here is I've put down a fluid crafting chamber, and I've told it how to make enderium, and as long as I have the fluid in my AE system, I should be able to make enderium blend without actually having to have buckets of the fluid. But that's not what I want. I actually wanted a couple of buckets of it. So let me just get some of that. Oh, it's done that fucking thing where it thinks it's filled with a liquid, but it's not. Buckets. I actually do want buckets of it for this. I kind of went a bit rogue and forgot what I was supposed to be doing. Okay, right, give me a bucket of resonant. Put it in, take it out, there we go. In fact, I can just do this. That's more than enough. So, resonant ender, I believe, is the best coolant you can actually put inside one of these reactors. And you don't even need it in every spot. You do need to be careful not to fall in once you've put it in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to do this to place one there, and then if I do that, that block is going to teleport somewhere. And then just because I'm not sure if you need source blocks on the top level or not, I'm just going to put source blocks all along the top there. And then just grab one more piece of glass. As you can see, I made a shitload of reactor glass. And now, there's not much cooling in there, but there's definitely more cooling than there was before. So when we turn it on, we should see a lower max temperature. Oh god, it's not really much lower, is it? But we are now making more energy. Interesting. So we've got less heat. Oh, that is so perfect. Our maximum heat appears to be leet. We have leet heat. And we are generating 4,190 RF a tick. So this thing's basically full. So let me just deactivate that. The heat should drop a lot faster now, because we have some coolant in there. But I'm basically experimenting with different ways of building this thing, and I've still got a bunch of blocks left. So what do you say we take a little bit of a detour and see about building some more of this, and we'll see if we can build some more reactor casings. Reactor casings, no yellorium. Ah, I must have used all my yellorium to make the stuff I've already got. That's right, there's 10 there. And in fact, you may have noticed my recipe for pyrotheum that I was looking at. 2 reasons for that. Well, one reason. I want liquid pyrotheum because I believe the quest is ready to hand in again by now. Go with the fleur. Yes, the liquid pyrotheum quest gives me reactor casing and reactor glass. So all I have to do is this, great balls of fire, and then this. And I did waste some there, yes, but I can take some reactor casing from that, and I'll just put that heart away, Now, we don't have any Yellorium as such. We've got the little bit that we just cooked. Holy shit, I forgot I was making sulfur. I needed sulfur for the Yellorium, and I remembered that I had the nether sulfur ore, which I should probably actually stop doing now. Because basically, one piece of ore turns into 24 pieces of sulfur. And I must have put 20 stacks of sulfur ore in there. So, yeah, as you can guess, I would have an awful lot of sulfur coming my way. So let's make some more reactor casings and then see what we can do. I am going to need to clear up the resonant ender before I do anything else, because that could really mess us up. Right, let's go like this. Damn it, it teleported over there somewhere. There it is. Oh, at least we got it back. Maybe if we turn the magnet on, that won't happen. But if I can just get in there like this. One more. Just need to break this guy. Yeah. There we go. That'll get rid of the resonant ender in there. But yeah, basically I'm experimenting with different sizes for this thing. And I think the next size expansion is going to be out this way. Because the more size, the bigger you can get it to be, the better it is, basically, because of the fuel. The coolant, sorry, not the fuel. What am I saying? Yeah, the bigger it is, the more coolant you can fit inside it, the more it can cool itself down, the more effective it's going to be. Yeah, let's take these fuel rods with us. It seems like the reactor remembers how much fuel is in it, so breaking these fuel rods doesn't matter. I could literally just take any one of them and place them back, and the reactor would remember that I had a shitload of fuel ready to go. So that's nice. We'll break these, because I might as well make the floor completely out of glass, because I have so much damn glass. I was, from the start, I just had the metal moshers one in my mind, and I was just like, I'm so building that because it's awesome. But I wasn't really sure how big it was. He gave me basic information on it, and it's pretty damn large. So we're going to go 2 more blocks out, and then we're going to build the thing, and we're going to see how this comes off. Probably pretty damn good, I would reckon. I would reckon with all the extra coolant in there, it would be pretty good. Let's put that torch down. And just because I like things to look semi-nice or organised, or, you know, just not completely fucking ugly, I'm gonna do this. Hey, I got that exactly the right height. Ah, 1 over. I need to get rid of this. I don't want half a wall just sitting here where it doesn't need to be. So this is kind of just experimenting with these things, because I've never used one properly, per se. So I'd like to get to know them, sort of, you know? Just sort of play around and see exactly how they function. You know, I should probably make it larger. If I'm making it wider, I should make it taller as well. I know, then I'd need more fuel rods, and I don't really have the Yellorium to be fueling this. I kind of put everything I had into what I had already made. Into what I already have made, sorry. So this looks much better if we just go... you know what, that can stay at the back there, I don't give a shit. And if we just go dum-dum, take these, dum, and put down the reactor right in the center. That's the access port. Put down the reactor. Oh, do these have to be in the center? Wasn't there something about that saying that the input outputs and stuff had to all be in the center? Because if so, that's going to be a bit of a fucker. Nah, I don't reckon they actually have to be in the centre. I reckon it's more of an aesthetic thing. And he's like, you've got to put them in the centre. Why? Because they look nice. They look right when they're in the centre. So if I did it like this, there'd be a fuel rod here. One here. And then another one here. And then the last one here. And actually that already looks better because there's room around them. Apparently the way these work is they vent their heat to the sides, mainly. So if you can cool the sides of them effectively, then you're going to be in the red, in the green. I don't know what the in the black. I think in the red means in debt, right? If you can cool the sides of these, then you're going to be good. So that should be a functional reactor, apart from that. Lovely. Yeah, there we go. We have a functional reactor, and let's turn it on. Straight up to 2000 heat, 2100. See if we stabilize anywhere. So yeah, the less reactive the fuel gets, like the less irradiated the fuel is, the worse of a reactor it is. So it's stabilizing at about 2196, which is already worse than what we had before. So that's definitely not good. Just let it cool off before we go in there. I'm not sure if there is any propensity for it attacking us. And dun, 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 dun. We just need to get the coolant placed in there now, which actually shouldn't be too bad, apart from the middle block. The only way to get coolant placed in the middle block is going to be do that. But we should be okay. Where am I going? I have some more buckets of ender in here. Probably not enough though, to be fair. So right, let's get the middle one done. And did we, ooh, do not want to go in there. I put my magnet away. I just dumped a bunch of stuff in that chest, and I don't know why I did that, because it feels wrong. There we go, got it back. So that's that one, and then that one, that one, that one. So that's the middle 5. So we're still going to need a lot more for the outside. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and see if I can snag me that the rest of that enderium in this drum here. Sorry, this here drum. If I'm going to say it like in some sort of way, I should say it all in that way. So I really don't know how much enderium we actually have left. 200 bucket, 2 buckets worth. Really? Well then, I might as well just take it all out in buckets, mightn't I? Yeah, I definitely don't actually have enough. Magma crucible. Take you, rotate you once. Tell you to output fluid on that side. Take ender pearls in from the top. And then we'll set you up like this with a bar, a drum, and a hopper, hoppario, and then a few stacks of ender pearls. Oh, and a fluiduct. You're going to need a fluiduct. There's your fluiduct. Good, 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 good. And then ender pearls. Endry pearls. Must get you them endry pearls. So the hopper very simply goes here. The endry pearls go in there. The fluiduct goes there, and the drum goes there. There you go. We've almost got another bucket's worth already. Simple. Oh, do not fall in. I have no idea what would happen if I fell in there. So if I do there, and then there, there. But we're getting so much more coolant in here, it has to be more efficient. Like that, and we're out of ender again. Oh god! Didn't teleport as far. I did freak out a little bit there. But to be fair, I'm playing a skyblock. Random teleportation is not a desired effect. You know what we're going to do? We're going to leave this for just a second, and we're going to go and hand in some other quests. So, I have been working on the slime that we needed for that one quest. There is a quest in For the Hoarding where the Drunken Tinkerer requires trampoline floors, which honestly sound totally baller. So he wanted 761 green slime and 142 blue slime. And we have them all. And I might as well take the Spawn King Slime Egg. I'm not going to use anything that I got from that quest. But that's another for the horading done. And guess what? We have everything we need for these. The Ritual Stones, which, let me just... Ritual Stones, I believe they cost an obsidian each. I'm actually too low on obsidian. Fuck Knuckles. Is there water bucket, lava bucket, diamond pickaxe? Okay, okay. That might work. But is there another one for it? Water bucket, lava bucket, that's molten obsidian. No, that's our best chance, is to see if we can make that recipe work. So, we'll do that. No, does not give us water. It gives us obsidian. And if we put that in there, we can't. That one went in there fine. It won't take that one. I wonder why. Enduring blend, water and lava bucket. That needs resin ender bucket. Aha, strange. Maybe if we put it in there? No. That is a signal saying it ain't fucking crafted in here, son. So, the best option is going to be... See, the thing is, I had this set up earlier, and it was just producing obsidian, and I did not think it was going to run out. Apparently I was wrong. So... Ignials, Extradar, and some... Fluid export. Fluid export. Let's just see what we can actually get hooked up here. So what I had before was this here on obsidian. It received lava from the top, water from the side, output into there, and then we put that there, and I need to actually get a bucket of lava to tell it what to take. I'm very disappointed in you, fluid crafting chamber. Crafting chamber. No, not crafting chamber. I need a bucket. Bucket. I'm also going to need to feed water in there again, so I'm probably going to need fluid ducts. Hit my bucket. Fluid ducts. No, that's okay. That's the L I'm looking for. Good me. Right, so you export lava into there. Thank you. Do it a bit faster if you please. That's better. This is my water line. So if I just do this, there and there, and then this thing should just start pumping out obsidian. Yeah, so that's what I had running before. But I turned it off once I made a full chest of obsidian. I was just like, I'm never going to need all this obsidian and more. And it turns out I was wrong. How humbling. So, yes, we have more resonant endurium. Take these and just see if we have enough to finish off the inside of here. So, yes, if you couldn't tell, that was a me going off and seeing if I had any other quests to hand in. Was a genius ploy to let my thing work on melting down its ender buckets. Okay, so we need one there, and that is a completely still lake. Ah! That's why I didn't want to fuck around jumping on top of it for fun. Because of that exact reason. Give me that back, and that, and that, and that. Get that out of my fucking hand. And, wait, do I have glass on me? Good. No, I want this. So we were topping out around 2200 last time, if I remember correctly. Or was it 3200? On the heat, anyway. And we were not producing much energy at all. We were really, like, painfully low on energy. So, apparently we still got a little bit of heat left from before. Okay, so let's turn this on now and see what happens. Oh yeah, look at that. We're already at 5,000. 5,000 already. And we're almost hitting 1,000 heat. Oh, wow. Oh, are we going to not hit 1,000? 962. Sorry, 962, 963. We are very slowly going up, but we are producing 6,100 RF a tick. Do you understand what that means? That's more than a stack of those engines, I think. They produce 80 each. 80 of them would produce 6,400 RF a tick. And they would also require a fuckload of lava to do so. We take something we find in sand and use it for this. Awesome. So you may ask, why, Bob? Why do you need so much power? You have roughly 1,000 RF a tick being produced in your entire base, apart from over there where there's separate engines. Oh, I meant to show you guys something. So I upgraded my farm, and you may notice that when I stand near it, everything grows a lot faster. Now I don't have a sigil of the Green Grove on me, but what I did do is made my bound pants, bound leggings, bound trousers, whatever you want to call them, and I stuck a sigil of the Green Grove in there. So it does not cost me any blood to use, and plants just grow madly when I'm around them. Like, I cannot get in here because they grow too fast. Like, everywhere I try and go, the trees just grow and they're just like, nope, 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 nope. And I also changed up this a little bit, and you may notice that when I stand near it, they grow a lot faster. In fact, just listen. Let me just turn the sound up and just listen. Ah, it's glorious. And in fact, if I do grab my sigil of the Green Grove and turn it on, they grow even faster. And turn that sound back down now. So yeah, I am now a lean green plant making machine if I stand near them. And you may ask, why do I need all of those different things and all of those? It's for my bioreactor. So I worked out exactly what you want to be putting in your bioreactor. Basically, it will take seeds, melon, pumpkin, netherwort, wheat. It will take saplings, birch, pine, spruce, whatever the vanilla ones are. It will also take any dye. So I've got lapis and bone meal in there, and basically I can show you this probably. Ooh, maybe not actually. Let me pick this up and move it. Oh, my inventory just got absolutely fuck spammed with things, I believe is the proper phrase there. Right, let me put that and that away. So, the bioreactor has a buffer inside of it, and that buffer is how it makes biofuel. Now, I'm going to want to apply a lever to the side of it here. When you put one item in there, you may notice it has an efficiency of 5. Each one of these is going to add a tiny amount to the buffer. If we add another item, its efficiency goes up. The higher its efficiency, the more efficient it is. I know, amazing concept, right? I could not wrap my head around it the first time for some reason. What are we missing? So there, with 9 different items, its efficiency goes from 5 to 1,425, giving you, instead of giving you 5 millibuckets per item, it gives you 165 millibuckets per item. And all I've done is set up a fluid import and an item export. The item export is told to keep it stacked with stacks of all this stuff, and then I've just stuck a hopper on top for the 9th item, which I decided to be lapis. And I'm actually just going to want to rotate that very quickly, so that I could, basically, if you put this here and don't, if you have that active at the time, it will just start pissing seeds in there over and over. And while we want it to start pissing stuff in here, we don't want it to do seeds just yet. Bone meal, potatoes. What am I missing? Second stack of carrots, that's it. So basically, you want to keep 1 stack of everything in the buffer while having the 1 stack down the bottom. And then, why did I move that? I want that. Remember, if you pick up one of these with a wrench, it keeps its configuration, and then when you place this on here, it will ensure that it keeps as much as possible of each different item. But if you place it down first off, it will take the first item in the list and just try and fill this with that. And because we want all these items in here at the same time, we need to do it like this. So yeah, I stick a lever on the side because when you turn the lever on, it stops. And this is how we are producing our stuff. And I literally just... oh, by the way, I expanded my containment thing, so it's now a 5x5 and all the extra blocks... Sorry, I'm very, very burpy tonight. All the extra blocks inside there are crafting CPUs. I also put up 2 autonomous activators. One gets supplied with pumpkins, turns them into pumpkin seeds. One gets supplied with melons, turns them into melon seeds. So any pumpkins or melons that go into our system, i.e. right here, get automatically crafted into those seeds for the remainder of the time that we need biofuel. So it's a very simple setup once you know how to do it. So you've got just make sure that you put 9 different items, and in fact you could use 9 different dyes if you were so inclined. But I decided that the seeds, carrots and potatoes and netherwort were very easy, 1 farm, and the pumpkin and melon seeds were very easy, 1 farm in air quotes. And then I already had saplings coming, and I also have lapis. This won't take things like sugarcane or apples. It's very finicky about what it does take. So this is probably one of the easiest things to do if you're on the Agrarian Skies pack. And like I said, I just have this 1 farm over here supplying pretty much half of it. Yeah, 4 different things. So this 1 farm is producing half of it, and you can see when I stand here how quick everything grows. And that's for free. My sigil of the Green Grove is off. That is just because my sigil of the Green Grove inside my trousers is on. So yeah, I just leave this running. And also, by the way, if you take... I can't believe I forgot this, but if you take wheat, you can just craft it into seeds. So it gives me a double output of wheat. That's why I think I turned my wheat amount down. Yeah, I have 2 wheat, 2 carrot, 2 potatoes. I should probably knock that down to like 1 wheat, 3 carrots, 3 potatoes, 2 netherwort, something like that. But the netherwort grows the slowest, and if I'm here, it really helps to speed it up. But yeah, all you have to do for the harvester and planter to recognise netherwort is put down soul sand in the right place, and it will just start planting it. So I'm actually really impressed by these machines, I must say. This is the first time I've ever really experimented with a multi-item farm like that, and it works fantastically. It can be a bit of a dick sometimes, but it's pretty much exactly what I need it to be when I need it to be it. We 833 obsidian. Really? Is that not what we had before? You are outputting, right? Yeah, you're outputting your items into there. 3, 4, no 4. There we go, 4, yeah. So yeah, that's working. And so yeah, we have a reactor working. Also, I totally went off topic earlier. You asked me why I need so much energy, and I never really responded, did I? Well, I think my sifting has about had its day, and I've been meaning to use this bugger for quite a while now. So yeah, the laser. It's something I've been wanting to set up for, I don't know, ever. I do not have a diamond chest ready to go. Okay, I know that I can upgrade a golden chest. Might help if I was in the right inventory. Upgrade to gold, upgrade to diamond. Ooh, I'm out of glass. Will it accept that glass? It will not, because it's a cant. Fine. This one will do. So I'm not 100% how these things work, but we're about to go and find out. So, redstone conduit. So I know they need to be over the nether. So what I'm going to do is just... I'm going to put the drill down there. And I know you've got room inside it for focuses. Wow, that holds a lot of energy. That thing really does hold a lot of energy. Alright, so we make sure it has a line of sight. There we go. It has a line of sight down. And then we place a pre-charger near it. Does the pre-charger have an output face? It does. There we go. And then we supply the pre-charger with energy. Like this. We just tap straight into this line. And in fact, yeah, there's already some energy in there. And this thing is already working. So if we just stick a golden chest on top of that, and then of course put that back, because I'm very nervous about this. It's going a bit slow, but you can have up to 4 laser pre-chargers per thing, so don't worry about that. And I kind of just want to see this work. Apparently, it just makes ores out of nothing. So very shortly we're going to have an ore popping out of here into the chest, and there we go. We just got an ore for the cost of energy. That is so cool. And this thing, I mean, this thing will run for days. This thing will run fucking ever on the thing it's got. So, I'm going to get some more laser drill pre-chargers going. Maybe even a second drill for later on. I know that basically, I think these things can take up to 2,500 RF at a time. So one drill takes 10,000 roughly. And I'm going to be very interested in seeing the progress of that. So, yeah, I am going to do some other stuff. I'm going to get the obsidian ready for handing in the quest next time. And I will see you guys then. See what I did there? So, yeah, thanks for watching. I've been BTBS. This has been Agrarian Skies. We have been having a lot of fun. I like these reactors. These reactors are cool. And they look very nice as well. They look very nice indeed, very industrial. I love the fact that they can be almost completely empty or filled with various liquids and just fuel rods in there. It's awesome. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace out.